The ego wants us to buy the game that there are certain things that there's a justifiable guilt for. It just wants to break guilt up into, as it does with everything, duality. There's good guilt and there's bad guilt. There's justifiable guilt, like, whoa, you should feel guilty about that, and well, you can let that one go. That's in the lesser camp, But you see how that just perpetuates and holds on to that belief in guilt.
Yeah.
When we are coming to an awareness that forgiveness, the real world, is an awareness that we haven't done anything wrong. That our guilt came from a misperception of believing in the ego. It's kind of like a little child who, has been told, don't go and have any cookies. You leave that cookie jar alone, and then looks around when mom's not looking and reaches in, and then seems to get caught as if I've done something terribly wrong. Well, that's how the deceived mind feels, that believes it is separated from God.
Yeah.
The ego has said, you have fallen from grace, you've separated from God, and you've got a good reason to feel guilty. You've done something terrible. And to think that you can just pull yourself away from God and think that God's just going to sit back and allow that is not reasonable. So the ego is really trying to convince us that guilt is real. In the Bible, it's like the tree was there, and God said, don't eat that fruit. And Adam and Eve, they go ahead, they eat from that forbidden tree.
Yeah.
What Jesus says in the Course is, he says that God could never put you in a position like that. Would a loving father put his child in a position where something terrible could happen? That God would never put his child, his creation, in that position.
Wow.
When you start to take a look at that, then
I feel better.
that's even a release of like an ontological guilt.
Yeah.
Of guilt that I've done something in my mind very terrible. When you really start to look at how impossible and incredible separation really is.
Yeah.